That means England are the world champions.
Well, I first met the great Bobby Moore, when I was a 15-year-old when I left school and joined West Ham United. Obviously Bobby was most probably around about the first team in those days. To meet him was a great thing, and to realise so many years later that I was going to be playing with him was fantastic. If you think now that 3 years in 64, 65 and 66, he was the captain that won cups.
In 1964, West Ham won the FA Cup. 65, as a result of that, they got into Europe, they won the Cup Winners' Cup, and then, of course, 66, we got 3 players playing in the World Cup.
And here comes Hurst, he's got some people on the pitch, they think it's all over. It is now.
There was the communications between the team and Alf Ramsey. Alf obviously thought a lot of it, because it was very soon, and when he was in charge, that he picked Bobby Moore and made him the captain.
And Bobby Moore comes up to receive the Jules Rimet Trophy for England. England are the world champions.
He was a born captain, he was a leader. If you thought that he was busy on the field when we're actually playing the match, it was nothing compared to the number of times that he just used to take you to one side and ask you, a couple of us to get together, just to talk about the situation that maybe gave us something to think about.
He was just Bobby Moore. He was no different to anybody else. When he became the captain of England, he won the World Cup. He never changed. He carried the glory and the fame so well.
Showing his side how it should be done.
He was a quiet captain, really. He wasn't noisy. He really kind of showed his captaincy by the way he played, more than being shouting and screaming at people. He never did that.
He would encourage a player that might have been having a bad time. He would lift them, give them a lift, say, come on, you have to do better than that, And you knew that was good encouragement from a player of his stature.
He talked to people all the way through. He even talked to the opposition. I used to talk to him on the field. When I did something wrong, he used to just say, watch it. You would, you think I count to 10. But he was fantastic footballer.
Everyone talks about football brain sometimes. His reading the game was, I think, second to anyone really. He anticipated interceptions, and then of course his distribution. He was probably one of those first sort of central defenders who were reckoned to play out from the back. But he was always there to just nick the ball, toe in it, and then bring the ball out.
Played behind a better centre half than Bobby. Everything he did was so relaxed.
He could sniff out danger, and he would nip it in the bud, and you would think, how did he do that?
He never seemed to get dirty at all. He always seemed to be in the right place at the right time, and he wasn't all that quick, but he always seemed to know where the ball was going. If you'd have gone to watch him play and I sent you as a scout and said, look, there's a fellow playing at West Ham, go and have a look at him, you'd come back and say, well, he's not big enough really for centre half, he's 5'11". Is he quick? No, he's not quick. Okay, so he's not quick, he can't really edit, he's not big enough, I think we'll forget him. He was always in the right position, he didn't have to be quick because his brain was quicker than anybody else's. Passed the ball, read the game.
Oh, and a beautiful pass, well under it.
On the field he was class, and off the field he was class.
He had an aura about him, he could walk into a room and it was packed with people, and he was a new walked in the room.
Bobby's still living with him.
I think the good thing about the game against Brazil was it summed up everything about probably his strength.
You had everybody playing, Tosteo, Rivellino, Jorginho, Gerson, they were all playing right the way through to Carlos Alberto.
It was a really hot day, so the climate, the humidity, the pace of the game can drag you down, and it was all about his timing, his reading, and he never looked as if his energy was sapping. He would come out
And you say, how did he read it? How did he get that ball?
Whenever it looked as if a danger was coming, you just felt confident this blonde figure emerged to actually sweep up the play.
People say one of the best performances that any defender has ever produced. I wouldn't argue with that. It was a fantastic performance.
The way Pelé acknowledged at the end of the game, you could see the respect that had for Bobby and vice versa.
I think I first started playing football at school when I was about the age of 8 or 9. I played for the school team, and then after taking the 11 plus, I was fortunate enough to pass and go to high school in Leighton. At school leaving age, I got the opportunity to play some trials for West Ham. The club have been good to me, and all in all, I've had a wonderful time with football.
Bobby Moore was a one-off person. You'll never come across someone like him again.
The best defender that you could ever wish to see.
I never really saw him in any game panic. Whatever happened, he seemed to be in complete control of himself.
He would be the nicest and best fella that you've ever met in your whole life. He was class.
He was just wonderful in everything he did. He was just, tremendous.